Good day everyone. For today's video, we are going to find strangers and ask some questions. Good day to you, sir. And I am grateful for your time to come up here in the place to have an interview.
Oh, no worries. Actually, I am available today and free, so you can interview all you want.
Alright, so before we start our discussion, but let's introduce ourselves. By the way, I am James Castor, and I'm going to be your interviewer, which means I'm going to ask you a questions, and all you can do is state your opinion about it. Once again, all opinions are valid, and it matters as long as it can hurt.
Oh, it seems like greetings is one of a kind and introduction. So, by the way, I am Azim Rakbao. I work at McDonald's Pagadian. That's all, I guess.
Are fond or somewhat love geography?
You mean countries all around the world, like that?
Yes.
Of course, I do. I love geography.
Well then, that's good to know because the first questions is somewhat related to it.
So, what is it then?
What is your favorite international countries and why do you love it?
You know, I am a proud Filipino since I was born here in the Philippines. But yet, if you ask me what country do I love, um, I'm going to answer Japan. Since Japan has a good traditions and what do you call this one? Tourist spot and the respect they have to each other.
Oh, Japan? Yeah, I agree with you since people there are so respectful. Follow-up questions. Can you tell a story about something Japanese that you thought was super cool?
Mm, Actually, I haven't been at Japan since, but I always wanted to go there, and I was very fascinated by their way of appreciating nature. I read about the Japanese concept called hanami, where people gather to enjoy cherry blossoms. It's a celebration of a transient beauty of life. I find it super cool how they turn something as simple as flower watching into a blooming experience. Aside from that, I haven't been from Japan, right? I've been from Japan, and I have been watching anime since I was a child or grade school, up until now. That's why I love Japan.
Oh, is that so? What is your favorite anime? Follow-up questions. You know that anime is cartoon, right?
Yeah, I know that is it a cartoon. They're in Japan, but anime for me, it's just a cartoon itself. It is reality show where you can see the beauty in it, the lesson that you gain from watching it.
Oh yes. Indeed, Japan is one of a kind, but it is also a part of Asia. Follow-up questions. What part of Japanese culture do you think other countries could learn from?
Oh, I'll give an example for that. It's like the way they handle garbage in Japan. Although it is a simple thing, but although it is a simple thing, it shows a lot. I've seen such streets in Japan where it is so tidy and neat, and the people know how to segregate their garbage well. And I think that if other countries can adapt or somewhat learn from this culture, specifically our country Philippines, our streets would be tidier and neat and clean.
For the next questions, is that what is your reaction to the culture shown by the Filipino people adapting from other countries?
I think it's quite fascinating how Filipinos adapt cultures from the other countries since it shows how open Filipinos are in different cultures and traditions.
Oh, indeed. Mixed of tradition between countries is so unique. Follow-up questions. Do you have a favorite example of Filipino cultural adaptation from another country?
Of course, setting aside the Japanese culture, one cool example is how we've embraced K-drama here. It's like a whole new wave of entertainment that came from South Korea, and now it's part of our pop culture. Pop culture you can see on television where they adapt some movies, but Filipinos have their own twist to make it more exciting and interesting.
You mean my idea is Gangnam Beauty adaptation?
Oh yeah, now you're talking.
Indeed. It's cool how we can enjoy stuff from other place and make it our own. Now for the last questions. Do you know what brain drain is?
I don't know. I personally don't know about it. Can you explain it to me?
So, brain drain is when a smart and skilled people like those who graduate from college leave their home country to work or live in another place.
I see.
What is your idea or thought on the so-called brain drain of which after graduating from college, nurse, engineers, and other are going abroad to pursue their careers?
Personally, respecting someone's choice of their life and what they can become in the future in something that we need to embrace. For me, the brain drain thing is a bit tricky. We lost smart folks, but they can learn a lot and maybe bring good stuff back. It's like opportunity for some people to work abroad in which they can enhance more of their skills and learn in such global perspective. But again, at the end of the day, it really depends on some people whether the brain drain is an opportunity or just a mere downside for the country.
I'm speechless. So good at this. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Names again.
Azing.
So, thank you again, Azing,